Hey, sup Reittannites, Reitanna Seishin here. I'm gonna get a little personal in this video, so if you're already in a bad mood, I suggest not watching or listening to this video since there's nothing to actually see. This is audio only. I had a very bad breakdown yesterday evening, so last night? I don't know. And I'm not going to get into details, but it's been really rough for me during these past 6 to 8 months. I don't actually know how long it's been that I've gone without my medication. I just went to see my psychiatrist yesterday, and I got my medication back. I got my sleeping pills back, so I actually slept last night for once in God knows how long, so that actually felt pretty good, especially after the breakdown. He put me back on my antipsychotic, but he's trying me on a different antidepressant, so we'll see how that goes. But regardless of the fact that I am on my medication again, it is going to take probably 4 to 6 weeks before the medicine really gets into my system. Excluding the Ambien. The Ambien works right away, but for those of you who understand how antidepressants, antipsychotics, and anxiety medication, how all that work, it takes some time to fully get into your system, especially since I have to be weaned back onto my antipsychotic, which is Lamictal, because if you start out on too high of a dose on Lamictal, you can get some pretty wicked side effects. So today's my first day of being back on the medication. I woke up decently depressed as an aftermath from the breakdown from last night. I'm feeling a little better right now. I'm not feeling fantastic, but I think the medicine is doing a little something for me right now. So I feel kind of numb. That's kind of how I feel right now. The reason why I'm making this video is I know I reply to a lot of comments. I try to reply to you guys. I try to be that YouTuber who actually communicates with her fans. But I think for my health, I need to reduce that. For a long time, I actually didn't comment on other people's videos. And one of the creepypasta narrators that I'm a fan of, who miraculously is also a fan of me, King Spook. He asked me why I didn't comment on his videos anymore, and it sort of made me think, well, maybe I should start commenting on other people's videos. Because I was afraid. I was afraid to comment on people's videos because I'm afraid of the trolls, the idiots, and the haters. And you know what? I had good reason to be afraid, and due to the fact that you just can't. You can't comment without somebody hating on you. No matter what you say. If it's positive, if it's negative, if it's constructive, if it doesn't make any sense, you cannot comment anywhere without getting hate. And that's why I ban people from my channel when they start insulting me or other commenters. Because I don't want people to have to deal with that bullshit on my channel, because I see it everywhere. And with the way my brain works, I don't take insults well. And it's one of the things that I hate most about myself. There's a lot of things about myself I hate that I can't stand that I wish that I really could permanently fix. And so I've decided that I will not comment on other people's videos anymore. And if I get a notification of a reply from a comment that I made in the past, I will ignore it. I'm still going to read comments on my channel, but I disabled actual channel comments. I am going to reduce my replying to people, and I'm sorry if that doesn't seem right to you, but for my health, I need to do this, even if it's just temporary. For newer videos, the comments will be disabled on most of them. I might enable comments on like rat videos. When I get better, I might go back and enable comments again. And for those of you who enjoy my stuff, for those of you who are Reitannites, and for those of you who are casual fans, I appreciate the support, and I'm sorry that I have to do this. And I'm also sorry for those of you who don't understand why I'm doing this. And I hope that you will still leave a like on the videos that have disabled comments, and maybe in the future, if I enable comments on the videos again, then you will come back and you'll leave a comment. As for my DeviantArt, I will no longer comment on other people's deviations. I wish that there was a thumbs up and thumbs down feature on DeviantArt so that I can at least show the support, but for those of you who make fan art for me on DeviantArt, you will know that I saw it and you will know that I liked it if it ends up in one of the 3 DeviantArt groups, the Playing with Fire group, the Muffins group, and the Reitannites group. If it's not in one of those groups, chances are I did not see it. If you link me the picture, I know you guys, need just as much support on your art as I do on mine, but I can't deal with the idiots who think it's okay to hate just because they're hidden behind a computer. And I will show my support by perhaps just replying to the comment that you gave me with the art linked in it. And know that this is nothing that has to do with you guys. It's all about my mental and emotional health, and that I can't keep doing this to myself, especially when I have a bad habit of bottling things up, and I cannot let things get the way they did last night, or I'm going to end up in a mental hospital. And I don't want to worry my friends. I don't want to go to a mental hospital, and I don't want to hurt myself, and I don't want to hurt the people who care about me and the people that I care about. Also, on my website, I deleted the comments there. I haven't gone to my website in a long time because I have been kind of afraid to see the comments, even though across my DeviantArt, across my website, and across YouTube, 90% of the comments are supportive. It's an overwhelming amount of support compared to the hate. I get 1 or 2 hateful comments a week, if that, less than that. But the problem is it gets to me, and I hate that. I hate that it gets to me, and it really does. I try to shove it off. I try to tell myself that these people are idiots, and it doesn't work. God damn it, why the fuck doesn't it work? I hate it. I can't stand it. And I envy people like Michael who can just shove things off. Michael's normal. Quote unquote normal. He doesn't have anything wrong with his brain. He's fine. And I envy that for him, but, we've been together it'll be 5 years this September, and he's been an overwhelming support to me. And so has Senpai, my best friend. My best friend for almost 10 fucking years, the only person from high school I still keep in touch with. She's like a sister to me. And those 2 people, they're the reason why I'm here. They're the reason why I don't want to hurt myself. And I love them with all my heart. I love you guys too, even though I don't know you in person. And you guys affect my life. You guys affect my career. My YouTube is my career. That's my job. And I really do appreciate all the support. And it's been rough. I haven't been in a good mood for many months, almost a year. I've been harsh. I've been firm. I've been mean. And that's not me. And you guys will be seeing a difference when my medicine really starts to kick in. For those of you who have known me for years know that this isn't me, and I'm not actually like this. Not when I'm stable. My brain convinces myself of many things, and Mike actually told me last night, I wish that you could see that you're not worthless, and that you mean the world to a lot of people. And the reason why the hateful comments get to me is because a lot of times those hateful comments unknowingly tell me things that I already think about myself. The things that people try to convince me are untrue about myself, but I already think them. And so even though thousands of people support me and compliment me, and I get many compliments on a daily basis, just that one little insult that happens to say the exact same thing that I think about myself almost makes it true to me. And many people say, don't let it bother you, but it bothers me. I've had a rough childhood. I've had a rough young adulthood. I'm only 24. I've had a rough life. And I've gotten pretty damn far. I've never done drugs. I graduated high school. I graduated beauty school. I don't drink. I don't steal. I've done more than both of my parents combined. I'm still doing more than both my parents combined. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but none that haven't been able to turn away from. And people would try to convince me that I am strong, but I feel weak. Even though I've gotten past the child abuse. Well, you know what? I haven't gotten past the child abuse. I really haven't. I haven't moved forward. I haven't moved on. It still bugs me. It still haunts me. And people try to tell me all of these things that you hate about yourself are the reason you're you. And we wouldn't want it any other way. But I wish I wasn't like this. I wish I could get to sleep at night without medication. I wish that I didn't feel depressed constantly. For no fucking reason. I wish that I didn't want to hurt myself, and I wish I didn't want to kill myself. And I wish that I could see myself in the way that my boyfriend and my best friend see me. I wish I could look in the mirror and tell myself that I'm pretty. I wish that I could have confidence in myself and say, you'll get to your target weight, it just takes time. You'll move into a house, it just takes time. You're going to get married, it just takes time. I wish I could look in the mirror and tell myself that I'm not worthless, that everything that I do is worth something, and that I'm leaving an impact. And I wish I could tell myself that the world wouldn't be a better place if I was gone. But those of you who struggle with depression, you know exactly where I'm coming from, and you relate to me. When I say these things, I'm not looking for pity, because I've had enough pity to last me a lifetime. I'm not looking for sympathy, though I know a lot of you do sympathize with me. I'm looking for understanding. I need you guys to understand why I make the decisions that I make, why I feel the way I feel, why I say the things I say. And honestly, yesterday when I went to my doctor's appointment, we found out that my insurance covered the appointment itself, and it hasn't covered the appointment itself since I started going there 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago I had to switch offices. Or was it 3 years ago? I don't remember. I don't have a very good sense of time. And I had to pay almost $100 out of pocket every time I went. For a brief period of time I didn't have insurance, so the insurance didn't cover my medication, but since I've had insurance, my insurance covers my medication, and yesterday we found out it covers the doctor's appointments, so we didn't have to pay anything. I'm hoping that's a sign that things are going to start looking up, because lately they have not been up. Every single day, I just want the day to be over. I don't look forward to going to sleep because I can't sleep. Not without medication. And over-the-counter medication does absolutely nothing. It's like taking a freaking Smartie. Every night I pump myself with 20, sometimes 30 milligrams full of melatonin. I've tried valerian root. I've tried Advil PM, Tylenol PM. I tried that sleep brand medication that NyQuil made, that purple pill. I've tried NyQuil. Nothing. And I've had pretty bad insomnia since I was 9, but it's never been this bad. Some points in my life, I could actually get to sleep. And lately it's escalated to the point where it either takes me forever to get to sleep, or I don't get to sleep at all, which was the case the night before last. And it's a nightmare. And I'm glad to have my Ambien back, because now I will be able to fall asleep. And once I start getting better sleep, that alone is going to help with my mood. I have a package and a letter from fans that I need to do for a mail time, but I don't know when I'm going to do the mail time. I think I'm going to take a little break from uploading videos for maybe a couple of days, maybe a week. I just want to get a chance to get my medication into me and start feeling a little better. I just need to take some time for my health. When I start feeling a little better, my productivity is going to go up. I will most likely be able to update my website and make it more current. I started the next Muffins main story. I don't know when it's going to be finished. I have one more Muffins story that needs to be... I've recorded it, but it needs to be edited. I don't know when that's going to be up. I don't know exactly when I will be able to start weekly videos back. I'm really hoping that's going to start after I recover from this. But things will get better. I'm also changing my partnership on YouTube so that I'll be making more money, because I was partnered with Freedom, which is just an affiliate, and they took 40% of what Google was paying me. So I requested to unlink from them, and once that's approved, I'm going to partner with Google themselves, and I will be making more money. Funny enough, it's less money made a month than when I worked at Walgreens. It's actually about the same amount I would make every 2 weeks, but it's a start. I'm also close to 20,000 subscribers, and hopefully I can get not a very impressive video up for that. I wanted to do something impressive, but I'm not up for it, so maybe I'll save that for 50,000 subscribers. But I'm going to post a video saying thank you. So I'll leave all of my thanks to that video. I don't want to splurge my thank yous right here. Just wait for that. But we're coming up pretty fast, so I'm hoping I can feel a little better within the next few days so I can film it. I hope you guys understand why I need to distance myself from comments on the internet. For those of you who get harassed on the internet, you know. And unfortunately, stupid people are allowed on the internet too. People who don't care. But let's face it, half of these people, if you were to come face to face with them, I bet a 10-year-old could kick their ass, so... And I want to apologize to people like King Spook, who were used to me commenting on their videos, and I'm sorry, I have to stop again. Though I honestly can't remember the last time I commented on one of King Spook's videos, but I just want you guys to understand, and my loyal fans will understand, even if they can't understand what it's like to have a mental illness. My loyal fans will thumbs up on my videos that I've disabled comments on. My loyal fans will stick around. And I love you guys. I really appreciate everything you do, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be as far as I am. For those of you who struggle with mental illness and know how scary it is, I just want to let you guys know to stay safe. And if you are ever feeling suicidal, you need to get help. It's scary. Some mental illnesses, like mine, get worse as you get older. Some get better. Some are worse than mine. Some people have multiple mental illnesses. These things make it difficult for the people to live a normal, healthy, everyday life. It gets in the way of relationships, friendships, finding jobs, social gatherings, and it's unsafe for us and for the people around us. But they have ways that we can try and stay sane, be stable, and stay healthy, and try to live a normal life. There are people who can do it, there are people who can't. Just know that no matter how alone you feel, as God knows I feel alone a good chunk of the week because Michael works 40 hours a week and I feel very alone. Senpai just got a job. I have my rats, but they're rats, they're not humans. At times I feel like I'm all alone in the world. Why does this happen to me? And I know you guys feel like that too. But we're not alone. There are people who have the same problems. There are people who have worse problems. But we're not alone. And I just gotta keep reminding myself of that as well. I don't know how long I'm going to be taking a break from stuff. I don't know how long I'm going to be away from DeviantArt. This is not goodbye. This is kind of a temporary goodbye. For DeviantArt at least, because I still need to check comments on my channel. But I'm sorry that I will not be able to reply to most of them. Unless it really necessarily needs a reply. And just for the sheer fact that there's no function to disable all comments on all videos that you've already posted, just default for new videos. And for those of you who stuck around this long, thank you for listening. Chances are the only people who have stuck around this long are loyal subscribers, so I'm not going to say, make sure to subscribe, spread the word of awesome, become a Reitannite. Comments on this video will be disabled. And if you're having a bad day and you stuck around this long, just cheer up, okay? I'm trying my best to cheer up, and you need to cheer up too. Because being depressed, being in a bad mood, is just a shitty way to feel. It really is. It's a shitty way to feel. Do whatever you can do to make yourself feel better. And just have a good day or night, whatever it is where you are. And thanks for listening. Bye.